Hello everybody, Freedom Fighter here. Welcome back to the playthroughs. And we're going to be replaying Mega Man X4. And I'm also on a brand new mic. Hope y'all can hear me pretty good. Am I too loud? Is the game too loud? I wanted to get a new microphone at some point. So now I actually do have a microphone that I can talk not too far away. I think y'all can still hear me. But we're gonna do a test let's play, and why not continue on here with the X series that I've been redoing since I did those 30th anniversaries of X1 through 3. We'll just do the rest of the games. So here we are with X4. Don't need to do anything else, I think. So, let's go ahead and game start. Now, if you're wondering what playthrough we're gonna do in this session, this will be X. He is the main character, after all. Just like what we did about a year or two ago when I did this. I did a playthrough of X and Zero. We'll do X first, and then we'll do Zero later. Enjoy the opening.
It's about the Maverick Hunters, General. They are far too eager to please the humans and continue to hunt down the Reploids. Do you believe they pose a significant threat?
Perhaps.
You already know the truth, General. Their sole mission has been to destroy any Reploids who fail to do as the humans order. It's in your best interest to stop them now, before they turn on you. You possess enough power to destroy them!
You are dismissed.
What?
I will not betray the humans. Remove yourself from my sight. My business with you has concluded.
Very well. But you will change your mind soon, I assure you.
That guy in the cloak looks familiar. Mavericks have been found at points 5567. The Mavericks occupy the Sky Lagoon using the most advanced weapons available. The army appears to be the Rebel Force. Roger that. I'm on my way now.
Ready!
Alright. Okay. I think we're all good now. And if I need to move the camera at all, I absolutely will. There's our intro boss who's fighting us already. Luckily, we don't need to fight him. We just go to the door all the way over here. Shoot that up. Don't need to worry about him. Everything's blowing up. You're a Dragoon from the 14th unit. This isn't good, X. That Maverick just destroyed the power. Be out there. What? Then the Sky Lagoon will come crashing into the ground! It's too late, X. It's time I made my escape. I suggest you do the same. Don't do anything reckless on the way out, okay? The city below will become a sea of flames. Many people will perish. I have no choice but to escape to the city, below.
Ready!
The city was completely destroyed. There were innocent people. I won't forget this. Honest tragedy. A bunch of people were just getting killed. Yeah. The X series definitely got a different tone of change. Different tone of change when it went out of the Super Nintendo era. I tried to dash ahead of that block, but that didn't work. So yeah, hopefully y'all can hear me great with the new microphone. I finally got my own actual microphone that a lot of, you know, streamers and recorders use, not just a regular headset. So hopefully it's doing just fine. Anyway, here is our intro boss of X4, this dragon. As we know for all intro bosses in the X series, they're pretty easy, even though they're big and mighty. This one, mainly what he'll do is just try to slap you. He'll try to slap you and fly into you, and then fire, and then fire a bunch of flies at you that you can easily dodge, no problem. And that's it. Who are you? I'm the Colonel of the Repliforce. Has the Repliforce have been occupied this area? What are you talking about? I only came here to save my sister. The army responsible for all the violence in this legion is not the Repliforce. Nevertheless, I want you to disarm and follow me back to the HQ. Never. You're asking my soldiers to drop their weapons? The only time we drop our weapons is we aren't able to fight any longer. But then you'll be regarded as a maverick. Treated as such. Do as you will. The Repliforce would sooner fight than discard our pride. Consider us mavericks if this is what you wish. Wait, calm down, Colonel. What the? Something's gotta give. Otherwise, the entire Repliforce would consider to be mavericks.
Brave soldiers of Repliforce, we have all been wrongfully judged as mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace. We will build our own nation of Reploids. But remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice. Let us fight valiantly, with courage and pride, without fear, for we are the Repliforce. The most powerful army in history!
The General has finally taken action. And now, my Maverick Hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely from here on out.
My bad. My bad, my mic wasn't turned on. Call me Double, the Rookie Hunter. Where's this begins? Coop. Wait, Colonel? You're jumping to conclusions here. Sir, you've been given the order to scramble. Right, I'm leaving right now. So here we have the 8 Mavericks that we can go after. The jungle, cyberspace, Air Force, volcano, marine base, biolaboratory, military train, and snow base. Who are we gonna go after first? We're gonna go after the volcano first and take on Mammoth Dragoon. You may have remembered him from the intro stage. We just saw him and now we're gonna go fight him. And some people may find that a volcano level will be difficult to play. And what the heck are you doing by playing this level first? Well, Dragoon is a very difficult. He's a pretty difficult Maverick, but there's a specific item that you can pick up before the fight that makes the fight pretty much an ideal for a first encounter. So for that alone, we'll take him on first. Yes, this is the dip, and obviously we're not on the. We're next now. We're no longer on Super Nintendo. This game released originally on the PlayStation 1 and Sega Saturn back in the day. I'm playing it through the Legacy Collection, through all the major platforms that released. I believe they used the PS1 version, and basically, because that was the best performing out of the two, and they also shortened the load times. So, yeah. Anyway, our tanks are still in every level in the game. There's 8. In order to get the one from this stage, you must dash from this jump to reach this ledge to the left, and there you go. There are other items in this stage, like a Dr. Light capsule, but I can't get that quite yet. All we were able to get was the heart tank. And here we got a brand new ride armor that is pink. It has a karate chop claw. I can only explain / and you can take out this area under here. And look at this. You can fight the Maverick with it. That's a first. X, you arrived. Dragoon, why did you betray the HQ? You had to defeat me first. But we're allies. You're so naive. Listen closely. I let the Sky Lagoon fall, and I'll do it again. No, these are innocent people. You're not Dragoon, just a Maverick. You got that right. Power up, X. It's time you show me what you can do. As you can tell, Dragoon really likes Street Fighter. When he's doing his moves, he'll yell Hadouken or Shoryuken a lot when he does his moves. With the right armor here, you can basically just keep slashing him and take most of his health. And you basically keep doing this until your right armor explodes. And there we go. You are strong, X. Such a waste. Why, Dragoon? Always wanted to fight you. Then he appeared and... He appeared? Who? Told me to work for Repliforce, to go into you into fighting. You did it just so you could fight me? Was worth it for a final duel. Dragoon! And with that, we got our first weapon of the game, Rising Fire. Basically, it's a fire wave that X can throw vertically. You can only shoot it up. You can't shoot it forward, can't shoot it left or right, just up. It's pretty useful. So, we'll be using it quite a bit. Now we'll go after the guy who's weak to it. That being the snow base, Frost Walrus. There's Blizzard Buffalo in the background right here, X3 that we just played about a month ago. And also, before I go any further, I want to thank y'all recently for the support. I've been hitting a lot. I've been gaining a lot of new people lately, and I'm happy with it. Definitely sometime this, maybe in January we'll reach 800 subs, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, up there was an area that, over here, basically, where I could jump from. That was actually the best area to where go get your health and sub-tanks. But we are actually going to go back into down here into the stage, as there was an item that I missed. Basically go right here. And see, and this block right here. Use the Rising Fire, and there's your heart tank for the stage. So that. Now traversing through the stage normally. Up there is the X tank. I can't get that quite yet. I need a specific weapon that can help me get it onto that ledge. So we'll come back for the X tank. Right here we have a little bit of a platforming obstacle. Just go to all the platforms and you should be fine. Don't fall all the way to the bottom because there is a bottomless pit right there. So watch it. Other than that, we have a mini boss, and there's Chill Penguin and the icicles over there. He's weak to the Rising Fire. So if you want to take out this mini boss pretty quickly, use the fire. And there we go. Now watch my health and everything when I go into the next area.
Ready.
Notice everything is refilled. That is a new mechanic to this game. And basically all the rest of the Mega Man X games, at least the PlayStation 1 era. Actually, no, I don't know about that actually. Maybe, but this game I know. Every time you enter a new area, your health gets refilled, and also your weapon energy that you used. So, basically the same kind of mechanics as Mega Man 8 did, where that was also released on the PlayStation 1, which I believe that game came out first. In 96, and this one came out in 97. Right there is the weapon tank. It's helpful. It will keep collect weapon energy. On weapons you can use it, but there's a certain upgrade later in the game that kind of makes pretty much makes the weapon tank completely pointless. So, but there it is for completion's sake. Hey, freezed it right there at the end. It doesn't matter. Alright, we made it to Frost Walrus. They sent a kid like you after me? I promise to end this quickly. These Mavericks don't even know that this gimmick, X, basically saved the world 3 times? And they just like, oh, he's this robot kid that has no great power at all. Alright. Anyway, the Walrus. He's weak to the rising fire. You can just immediately take out his icicles and his ice. Just keep going to the ground. Roar! When he does get to half health, he'll start doing this, where he'll make a bigger icicle that goes in the middle and spread into smaller ones. So what I like to do is actually spam the fire until I run out, and then I just use the X-Buster for the rest of him. That's pretty much it for the Walrus. By defeating Frost Walrus, we got the Frost Tower. Basically, an icicle that X can make that acts like a shield too. Stop enemies in their path. Why it's called the Frost Tower, I have no idea. But yeah, we're gonna save and I have to do one real quick. Let me turn off the footage here for a second. All right, we're back. I thought there was going to be a cutscene of some sort. Not yet. Alright. Now we're going to go after Jet Stingray at the Marine base. He destroyed the city and escaped to the sea. This stage starts out with a jet bike section, similar to Overdrive Ostrich in the X2. Oh wait, no, that didn't want to start out with it. You just earn it you just get it in the stage. There was a heart tank right there that I missed, so I'm just gonna kill myself and we're gonna go try to grab it again. So this one's not really that hard to get. All you need to do really is when you get close to it is just don't jump from the area you're coming from. There we go. Stage first. And there we go. That's the first section of the stage completed. And now we're outside. And there's also Jet Stingray right there. This is actually the only time, I think, in the series where the Maverick is already fighting us. Or no, in a later game. But we're not in the actual, you know, arena to fight him in yet. You can get rid of him immediately just by dashing with the jet bike. First sub-tank to get is right here. Basically, do want to do a dash, bike jump, a bike dash jump, whatever, and you should be able to get it. You can easily die from doing that, but that time I didn't. Now time to take on the Stingray. I'm impressed that you found me, but your search is over. Get ready, X. He's wait to the Frost Tower. And all you need to do is freeze him. Give him Spark Mandrill syndrome. Just like how you freeze him in the original game. That's the only minor thing about these weaknesses is that, yes, they stun them and that's great. Whoops. They stung him and that's great and all, but they don't do that much damage. So it's gonna take a while anyways just to take them out. And there we go. Luckily, most of the time, you do have exactly enough crystals to use, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. By defeating Jet Stingray, you get the Ground Hunter, a mini stingray that drone that X can shoot that goes on the ground and it'll attack enemies. It's useful, but I don't use it that much. It's good for our next Maverick, though, we're fighting. On the military train, Slash Beast. Alright, the train. Again, this is not an auto-scrolling level, but we do need to keep moving on the train in order to get moving. Enemies are just going to take out a side of the train, you dash across. Trying to take out those lasers before they shoot me. That didn't work. And here we have another mini-boss to fight. This machine that has these kind of spike pillars that will try to hit you. They don't kill you in one hit, they just do some damage, as you see there. And wow, I actually failed.
Ready.
Luckily, you respawn basically pretty much right at him. I think the best way to do this is, at least once you've taken out the pillars, quickly shoot it. Alright, and there we go. Now on to Area 2. This is where we're going to have, eventually, the heart tank. There's only one item to pick up in this stage. No Dr. Light capsules, no anything else, or sub-tanks, just a heart tank. And you can also get a ride armor here, which we're definitely going to use since we're already at low health. You can blow up the train carts, which is cool. And over here is the heart tank. You don't need to blow up the train cart, but basically there it is. That one they don't actually try to hide it from you, so you should be able to get it, no problem. made it to the front of the train. It's going to stop. And it's time for us to get off. And we made it to Slash Beast. Challenging my unit was both foolish and reckless. You are nothing more than my prey. One is soon to be retired. So like I said, Slash Beast, he's weak to the ability that we just got from Jet Stingray. Just throw it at him. You can stun him, and I'll just try bashing into the wall. And there we go. And with Ratify the Beast, we get the Twin Slasher. Basically, two slashers that X can shoot forward, and it does some decent damage. It does some decent damage to enemies and also a boss too, so yeah. Sir, it's a message from the Colonel. X, I'll wait for you at the Memorial Hall. Make sure you show up on time. Sir, this must be a trap. Perhaps, but I won't run this time. So yeah, we come to a boss fight in the middle of the playthrough, a Colonel boss fight, and you cannot skip it. You have to do this fight no matter what. Colonel, stop this foolishness now. Never. Colonel, please think this over. The rebel force must be independent. Our battle will determine this.
I'll show you no mercy. Now get ready.
Anyway, the Colonel, he's weak to the Frost Tower, and it could be a little hard to hit him. Best way to hit him is literally get right next to him. Yeah. Ah, shoot. That was my fault. I was doing pretty good, but until I got to low health. I usually don't die in the Colonel fight, but oh well. Let's try this again.
Show me what you've got.
Oh, come on. There we go. Impressive, but the result won't be the same next time. Until then, Colonel! So yeah, that's the Colonel. He's pretty easy what I basically did just there. So now we're gonna go on to the next Maverick, Web Spider. And this stage is in a jungle. This stage is a good candidate to take on first if you do not know the trick for taking on Mama Dragoon in the volcano stage. So. Anyway, go to the right over here. You'll find the first Dr. Light capsule. This battle should never have happened, X. Why must Reploids fight each other? Why do these people... Why do they, Peacekeepers, present fighting each other? Some sort of mistake. Dr. Light, we've been wondering the same thing for 3 games now. We're never gonna find out the answer to this question. Just boop. With it, you can dash twice into the air to hover. You can move either left or right and remain airborne for a few moments. It is effective for negativity through higher and more dangerous terrain. Stop this tragic war as soon as possible, X. So for the dash for the boots that we got for this game, we can now have an air dash, and we can also hover for a bit too. Much appreciated. That's going to be helpful. Still there. Now we're on to the second area of the level. This area is gonna have our heart tank, so be ready for that. Well, the first area had our Dr. Light capsule. Robot beehives. Love it. Anyway, these logs can be burned with the rising fire. And basically what you want to do in order to get the heart tank is go to this log over here, burn it, and eventually the heart tank will be right there. You can also use it to burn this log, and that's pretty much it's a shortcut to the boss. There we go. Now time to take on Web Spider. You labeled us all as Mavericks. I won't let you pass. Turn back now. No? Well, I guess I'm gonna have to kill you then. Anyway, the spider, he's weak to the twin slasher. This is actually one of those bosses where you shoot the weakness at him and it doesn't stun him. So you're gonna have to keep shooting him no matter what. With slashers. Okay, maybe not. Let me see. Okay, maybe you can take him off, but most of the time, I never knock him off. If you do get caught by that electricity field that he throws, just move your control stick like you never moved it before. And that's pretty much it for the spider. So. By defeating the spider, we get the lightning web. Basically, it's a web that X can shoot, and it will hit a wall, and he can also use it to climb higher ledges. It's definitely going to be helpful for us to get some items later. Now we'll go on to the bio laboratory and take on Split Mushroom! All the other bosses make sense. They're all animals, but that's not. Mushrooms are food. Split Mushroom stage starts generic. Just got the staircase with a couple enemies. And eventually, you get a teleporter. Go up these ladders here. Oh. Out. Here. And we have another mini boss to deal with. This one's pretty straightforward. It'll basically just spike the come under from where he is, and then spike the platforms. He doesn't have really a weakness per se, so generally what I always usually do is charge up my shots and then shoot him really fast. And that's pretty much it. Now into Area 2. Now the loading time. That was quick. Staircase number 2. On the teleporter. And right there is the heart tank for Split Mushroom. Basically just climb on that ledge, and there you go, before the platform falls all the way. And I got crushed. Now on this elevator platform until we reach the Maverick. Split Mushroom. That was my fault. I dashed onto there, and now that we got a game over, we have to do this whole second area all over again. And we made it. Get some health right here. And now it's time to fight the mushroom. Are you X? I'm under orders to terminate you. What? Whose orders? Take a wild guess. Oh, we could probably already guess whose orders it was. Look at his emblem there for his health bar. Anyway, he's weak to the lightning web. Basically, you could stone him. We'll just keep going from wall to wall. And that is it. Didn't even take damage. That's because the health I picked up. I didn't take any damage during the fight. By defeating the Split Mushroom, we got Soul Body. Basically, it's a holographic body of yourself. And you can use it to take out enemies and you do all sorts of things. Yeah, heavy damage. It's a pretty useful weapon. I do like using it. Now we're gonna go after Cyber Peacock in the cyberspace. Cyber Peacock! Now, in order to get the items for this stage, you actually have to race for them. So, basically, you're on this timer here. And what you can do is use the soul body on these electricity balls or whatever. Take them out. There we got an S rank. There's the first item, the heart tank. You have to basically get S ranks if you want all 3 items. The heart tank, the sub tank, and the Dr. Light capsule. There was race number 2. Now we should have the sub tank. There it is. That's also the last sub tank in the game. X4 and onwards, we no longer get 4 sub tanks. We just get 2. And there we go, we made it. Got another S, and there is our Dr. Light capsule. I'll give you this new head module X. This module will improve your special weapon abilities. It should reduce your special weapon energy requirements to near 0. You may now use special weapons as often as you want. You heard him right. Use these weapons as much as I want. I feel like this is broken. But yes, we can now use these as often as we want. Now, if you charge them up, they will use energy. But what's the point of charging when you can just keep using them? So. But yeah, that's what makes the weapon tank honestly useless. You pick up that overpowered head part, you can use them like no tomorrow. You want to make that ball go to the end here, so you can get through that. Through that platform. And now he made it to the Peacock. He's weak to the soul body. His potential is limitless. Not possible. Who are you? Why are you doing this to me? I was ordered to test your abilities. It's quite simple. What? Prepare yourself! So yeah, he's weak to the soul body. All you gotta do is shoot the holographic body into him, and he'll get stung. And there we go. That's it. By defeating the Cyber Peacock, we get the aiming laser. Basically, it's a laser that can aim on enemies wherever up and down by your control, and it aims on the next boss and it makes the fight like nothing. So yeah, on to the final Maverick. Storm Owl.
Ready.
Sorry about that. And I get a new ride armor in this stage too. Basically, it now has a blaster that you can charge up and shoot 3 mini blasters. And the ride armor can also hover a bit too, just by doing that. Just by pressing the jump button twice. Whatever platform you're playing on. The Legacy Collection you're playing on Xbox, PlayStation. There's the last heart tank. You want to grab it before the laser takes out those platforms. And there we go, first area of the stage done.
Ready.
Now in order to get the Dr. Light capsule for the stage, you have to use the lightning web to climb up that area. There's the capsule. Takes a while to charge, but you can fire a charge shot at any time you wish to. This arm module is also interchangeable. You get this capsule to change parts. So basically what they're doing here is giving us 2 charge upgrades. If you go over to the left here, you will get a plasma shot instead. They'll take out enemies that are stronger. And normally I go for the plasma shot, so we'll go for that. There's the plasma shot there. And again, just jump above. Just crawl above it to avoid that capsule. And we made it to the Yall. How dare you destroy my unit? You'll pay for this with your life! And so anyway, you can use the aiming laser and move where basically he is. And that's really all you need to do. Here I'll show off the charging ability. And you can basically just move on there. See, those are what uses the energy. Not the normal shots. But yeah, all the Mavericks are dead. By defeating Storm Owl, we get the double Cyclone. Basically, it is cyclones that can go left and right, and they do a pretty good. They do a pretty good amount of damage to enemies. So, not a bad weapon. But yeah. The Rebel Force has begun assemble. Where are they? The spaceport. They plan to take off into space. Hurry, we have to stop the Colonel. So yeah, now I can go to the spaceport, but we're gonna go get the rest of the items that we missed. So at Mad Dragoon, there was a Dr. Light capsule that I couldn't get because we played this stage first. But now that we have the charge ability and the weapon that requires to get it, we can go get it. This will be the last Dr. Light capsule that we can get as well. Anyway, it is in Area 2 of Mad Dragoon, so I'm just gonna get through this part quickly. Alright, now on to Area 2.
Ready.
Anyway, with the right armor here, it's actually up here, basically, the Dr. Light capsule. Charge up the Twin Slasher. I said charge up the Twin Slasher. Take out those boulders, and there it is. Get to this capsule with this new body part to absorb damage. Get in. Fill the capacity with energy, you can execute into the invincible Nova Strike. However, a single use will consume all energy stored, so use it wisely. Pull through in tight situations. So basically, we get a Nova Strike. I never really use it. You only get one use of it, so it's not really helpful, but I'll show it off. There it is. And now off to Frost Walrus to go get the X-Tank. And we'll go refill our sub-tanks too. But basically that one area that I showed when we first played this stage. And now it's pretty much full. My dogs are barking in the background. Y'all might be able to hear them. Anyway, up here is the X-Tank, and that's how you basically get it. Use the lightning web to climb that web, and you should be able to get it no problem. Alright, time to go on to the spaceport.
Ready.
The stage is fairly short. Just a couple enemies really to deal with until we eventually have to go fight the Colonel again. Yes, there's more than one. Yes, there's more than one Colonel fight. We already fought him earlier, so we gotta fight him again. And we made it to the top. Colonel, stand back. I'll stop anyone who tries to interfere with our independence. Enough of this. It's only an illusion. You hunters will never be able to understand us. Get ready, X.
I'll show you no mercy. Now get ready!
Colonel, he's pretty much the same as he was in the first fight, except he has this one brand new move where he goes into the middle. I figured why not show off the charge move. But yeah, other than that one new move that he did that y'all saw, that's all he does for this fight.
Show me what you've got.
Alright. Ah, not close enough. You really have to be close to really right next to him sometimes in order to hit him. Come on. There we go. And there we go, that's it. Impressive, but it's too late. What? The Repa Force has already left for space. I'm beaten, but the Repa Force will never perish. The Repoid's nation will be born in the vastness of space. Colonel! Repa Force has flown off into space. Double, watch the ship for me. I'll go after them. Sir, reconsider what you're doing. It's far too dangerous. We don't have any other option. I'm leaving you in charge here, Double. Big mistake, X. Enjoy this cutscene.
Oh, not again. Hey, watch it! I'm terribly sorry.
It's me. Those hunters must not be allowed in here. Terminate them.
Roger. What a freak.
Hey, Double, what's the matter?
This is a Maverick Hunter, 17th unit. Commander X, please respond.
What happened? Report!
Nothing to worry about.
No further transmissions unless necessary to carry out the operation.
Understood.
I'm breaking contact.
And now, X will be my next target.
That voice does not sound like X at all. Why does he have a child's voice? That's Mega Man's voice from Mega Man 8. I mean, look at X. In my eyes, he looks like a teenager. Ugh. Should not sound like that. So, great. But anyway, yeah, Devil turned out to be a double agent. He was a 2-in-1. And it didn't take him long and to reach the final weapon either. In space. Because here he is. Devil, why are you here? The Maverick Hunters and Rebel Force idiots, all of them. They're making my job too easy. What are you talking about? Devil, what are you saying? Thinking over in heaven. Die, X!
I'm so anxious to rip you apart.
So anyway, Devil. He's weak to the Double Cyclone. He has quite a few attacks, so if you do lose to him, I don't blame you. In fact, we're probably gonna lose to him right now. Yep.
Ready.
I'm so anxious to rip you apart.
Oh man. Usually I don't have to use energy on him. I'll try one more time.
I'm gonna recycle you.
Got him. Double. Damn. How could I lose to a weakling like you? Double. Tell me, why did you do this? You're so naive, X. I was sent as a spy from the very beginning to keep an eye on you. Double. I trusted you. That naiveness may be your fatal flaw. Goodbye, X. See you in the afterlife. Double!
Ready.
And with that, we're now in the second part of the final weapon. And right here, you have two pathways that you can take. It's completely optional. In the Zero playthrough, I'll show off the other way. Welcome fire. Yeah. Wait a minute. We made it to the head honcho of the Rebel Force. The General. General, what do you plan to do? We're going to build a nation for the Reploids. That is our ultimate goal. We'll fight anyone who tries to interfere with our independence. There must be alternatives to this mindless fighting. We were called Mavericks without justifiable reason. What other choice do we have than to fight? But it's too late now. Get ready, X.
Show me your true power.
Anyway, the General, as you can see, he's freaking huge. This fight may take you a while. His only weak spot is his head. He's weak. If you want to use a weapon on him, the Twin Slasher is what you want to use. And basically how the fight goes is he'll send out his fist at you, and once you send him out, basically you can stay on them, and then just keep spamming the Slasher on him. And there we go. So yeah, he's tough, but you can do my method I just did. You can take him out. What happened? It can't be. This weapon must be malfunctioning. General, what do you mean? Someone else is controlling it. You must hurry, X. The Earth is in danger. Alright, I'll stop the weapon myself. And on to the final stage. But it's a Mega Man game. So what do we have before the final boss, generally? A boss rush. So let's get it. Why don't we? Let's get into it. Let's get into it, shall we? Alright, now that we did the boss rush, time to go take on... Y'all probably already know who it is. This is amusing. It really is, X. You're Sigma! My plan to keep Repiforce and the Maverick Hunters at each other's throats worked perfectly. Double did a good job as a spy. Why you? Repiforce are the fools this time. Now all that's left to do is to destroy Earth with the very weapon they made. No, I'll never let you do that. Try hard, X. Your life depends on it. I know he said he, but that's not, that's really, that's an annoying laugh. I don't like it. Yep, it's Sigma, and we gotta fight him.
Tremble with terror. You are finished.
He's weak to the rising fire. The first form. So basically just burn him. You are very good, X, but not for long. You won't be able to evade this attack. It's hard. And it gets harder in second form. Or he's linked to the lightning web this time. And you want him to throw his spear at the wall. Well, he'll do this much attack that's easier to dodge. All you need to do is basically just hover. And that's it. At least for the first two forms. But of course, we are not done yet. And this form can be a pain too. Feel my incredible power, drawn into the empty vastness of space.
Prepare to become space dust.
Alright, this fight could take a while. This fight has two forms, by the way. The head and then also his cannon. The head is weak to the ground hunter, so if you want to use a weakness on the head, use that. But then when he goes into the cannon, normally what I generally do is just use the X-Buster on him, charge it up, and basically just keep shooting him. This fight's really not that difficult. It just takes quite a lot. It takes quite a while with X. Just watch where he's gonna shoot his cannon. Basically, get out of the way. He also has another attack that he hasn't done yet, so I'm not gonna talk about it until he starts doing it. That time he actually tried pulling me into his mouth. There it is. Basically what he did there is basically an attack called the N, where he throws this big kind of laser. Oh, shoot. Well, now we gotta take on the first form again. And yes, you do die. You have to take on the first two forms of Sigma again.
Are you ready for your final journey?
Alright. Time for round 2. Ah! He threw it at the ground. So this is the other attack that he does. He throws basically a bunch of boomerangs at you that are pretty tough to dodge. Incredible power.
Are you ready for your final journey?
Alright, here we go. away from that attack. This is where you want to use your sub-tanks. Alright, head forms out. Now we just gotta have the cannon. Anyway, Sigma, he's pretty challenging, but do the method I'm doing here and you should be able to take him out. Oh, what's so funny? This weapon is aimed straight at Earth already. No one can stop it now. Damn! Ha ha ha! Goodbye, X! General! The weapon can be stopped with my body. But then many of my men have died. As their leader, I must leave with them. X, please forgive our foolishness. General!
This is Maverick Hunter Headquarters.
Zero.
It's good to see you're safe, X. I was really worried about you.
Sorry about that.
Don't worry. It's all over. Go home and rest. You've earned it.
But Zero, what if I become one of the Mavericks?
Don't ask such a silly question. I'm breaking contact now.
Wait, Zero! I'm serious. Zero, if I become a Maverick, you have to take care of me.
Don't be ridiculous. Now hurry on back.
Promise me. Zero.
Well, that is Mega Man X4, the X side of the story. Hopefully my new microphone was alright and y'all were able to hear me the whole time. This game is so much fun to play through. I enjoy it. And yeah. Of course, we're not done replaying the game. Eventually we're going to be doing the Zero side of the story. His story is a lot more. His gameplay is a lot more story heavy than X's was, so. And he plays pretty different. So. Look forward to that. But yeah, I'm going to let the credits roll, and I'll be ending the session shortly. So I'll see y'all guys next time with the Zero playthrough. The battle has ended, yet somehow X doesn't feel quite right. What caused all those robots to turn to Mavericks? Will it happen to me someday? As X truly realizes his tragic destiny, it appears that X will have to solve this mystery one day soon.